I welcome back everybody to another episode with Living the Fantasy with your boys.
Too hype, bro. Too hype for the morning.
Too high for the morning. It's hard to do, man. So this week's gonna be a little shorter. We're just gonna do the necessary guys. There's a couple other guys that you could do, but like honestly, it's kind of just a waste.
There's just not a lot of waivers. I feel like the main thing we should tell you guys is don't try to like go out there and shake it up because like most of you don't need to be doing like waivers this week. There's not a lot of players that are even worth it. And changing your team just to change your team is not a good option.
Yeah, and I'm not blowing my waiver wire just for the like a lot of my leagues I have 10. I always have 10 because I'm always doing shit. But like I got two of them that are 2 and 3. So it's I got to do it in one just because I have a bye week for my tight end. But like other than that, it's like I'm not blowing my waiver, man.
Who's got bye weeks this week? I didn't even think
Niners.
about that. Niners,
Jets, and maybe a couple more. I don't know.
All right, so yeah, keep track of that, guys, because your start sits. You gotta make sure that you got a full lineup.
Yeah, so let's just jump into quarterbacks. We have Daniel Jones. That's the only quarterback on the week. So
Daniel Jones looked good, man. You talk about him.
He looked really good preseason. He came out. He looked really good yesterday. I think honestly he could be the next Pat Mahomes in terms of fantasy. He might not be as good as Pat Mahomes, but I think he can give you some solid ass numbers every week.
Yeah, just like the boom aspect of Daniel or of Pat.
Yeah, I'm super high on Daniel Jones right now, but there's not a lot of evidence. So I mean, he's still young. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, one of the good things for Daniel Jones is he plays in a division where nobody has pass defense. So, I mean, that's pretty positive for him. He goes against the Eagles, the Redskins, Eagles, the shittiest pass defense in the league.
I would say that.
the Redskins are statistically. But, yeah. Anyway, that benefits his cause, because he doesn't really have great receivers, but, the few that he does, like Evan Ingram, Sheppard, or whatever, it's
Yeah, he makes it work though, and he can actually move. He got a couple darts. I think he might have gotten 2 touchdowns for rushing. So
one of the people we were talking about, who would you drop for Daniel Jones? Earlier we were talking about Baker Mayfield, and he was asking, do I drop Baker Mayfield? I think that's a good play.
Yeah, or if you have one of those injured quarterbacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Cam, if you had Cam,
because Cam wasn't producing when he was on the field. So if you had him, I'd probably drop him anyway.
If you're just streaming quarterbacks and you have Josh Allen this week, he's going against the Patriots, so then just drop him for Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
So running backs, small list. We have Rex Burkhead. I like Rex Burkhead a lot going in the next couple weeks. I think with Belichick, he kind of tends to ride the hot hand. And with Sonny Michel, he's not doing dick. He's getting 1 yard carry. He's looking like trash. So I think don't be surprised if Sonny Michel just starts getting less carries and he just starts going with Rex Burkhead. I don't think Rex Burkhead's going to do as good as he did this week. I think this week's is one of his best weeks just because James White's out. So that was huge for him as well. And they're still going to use Sonny Michel. I'm not saying that they're going to just jump him. I just think that he might just say, hey, Rex Burkhead, he's looking good right now. Let's try to get him in. So I think 3 weeks in a row he's done okay. Second week he had 7 points, which is not the best, but it's still not bad. Or not too bad, I guess.
I don't know. Belichick's normally not the guy though to play the hot hand. He just plays whoever the hell he's feeling, whoever's good for the matchup, whoever he wants to throw in.
Yeah.
So I think Rex Burkhead's a good play. I think he's a good pickup. But I'm not rushing to go grab him in any of my leagues. The running backs I have, I really like. If I'm dropping anybody, I'm dropping a receiver for him. If I have too much depth of receiver, just as an asterisk, I can keep him off, hidden. And then if I need him, I can throw him in there.
He's not a must sign, but he's a guy that could be nice. Yeah. If I have a bye week or something, if I need to play somebody, he's gonna give me points,
Yeah, and like we said, there's nobody really this week that's I have to grab him. It's just if you feel like they could benefit you in the upcoming weeks, then by all means,
they're not season long values.
Yeah, and Rex Burkhead's the only one of the people that we're going to talk about that does have season long value.
Yeah, he might have some.
So,
Wayne Gallman. He's another guy that can pick up. I'm not even picking him up, honestly, just because he's trash. I don't know. It's not even worth it.
I put in for him in one league where I don't have any running back depth, and all of my guys have the same bye week. So I put in for him, and I'm dropping, I think, like JJ Arcega or like Antonio Brown or something, and like, it's not a big deal. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's a good pickup with like how little depth I have at running back.
Yeah. Malcolm Brown is the guy that like I'm trying to drop in my leagues, kind of just like for like whoever I'm getting. Like I'm dropping him for a couple guys now. So I might go back later and see if I can get Wayne Gallman. I don't know. I don't care either way though.
I didn't have any shares of Malcolm, but has he been like dropping off in production?
Well, the Rams line is just garbage. So there's running backs in general are just trash. And in the red zone they're not getting the red zone enough. Darrel Williams is another guy that's might be not bad for like 1 week. If the other Williams, Damian Williams, is out and McCoy's out next week, then Darrel Williams is going to be a must play basically. So I'm not
Also,
rushing to pick
just
him up, but
like I think Darrell Williams is a good play, but because he has more upside, I think like as far as points go, while all these other guys are out. But if you see Damian Williams or LaShawn McCoy or any of those injured guys that like people just had to drop for a week or whatever, try to grab those guys because those are the guys that you're going to get season long value from. Like once this week is over and the next week, and like the
yeah.
injuries are done.
Yeah, I just saw Damian Williams on the bench or on the waiver wire. I was like, oh shit, what the hell? I gotta try to I gotta do what I
Exactly.
can to get
I got
that.
2 waivers in for LaShawn McCoy this week. I'm like, thank God somebody's dropping these guys.
Yeah, so it's just you gotta pick those guys up if you see them.
Mm-hmm.
Receivers, we got Phillip Dorsett, so no more AB. He's gonna be in there for 3 receiver sets. Patriots offense. I'm not
He's
like
just really fast.
yeah, I'm not crazy high on him, but like he's definitely a guy that he would be solid. Like he's definitely like he'll give you your points. Like I'm not picking him up just because like my leagues are like 10-man leagues, so my teams are good enough to where I don't need him, or maybe I just don't want to blow a waiver wire on him.
Yeah.
But
Again, I only have one league where I'm going for him out of 10. So
yeah,
he's free agent in all my leagues, but I'm only really reaching for him in a league where I need him. Like there's a lot of like hold the guys that aren't performing, because like eventually they might, and I don't think Phillip Dorsett's worth a pickup.
Yeah, you don't want to drop anybody good for Dorsett.
Yeah, don't be like, oh well, Juju Smith isn't performing lately.
Well,
I'm grabbing Phillip.
He did though. He got one catch for 90 or 78 yards or whatever fucking
Yeah,
it is.
I do know that.
That was it though.
Yep.
Michael
Save me.
Gallup. Michael Gallup is on a lot of my waiver wires right now, and like I'm all about that dude. Like he's good when he's playing. He's gonna be back shortly. Like I'm stashing him whenever I can. And
You
that's
say
a guy.
Michael Gallup?
Yeah, and that's a guy I'd pick up over Dorsett because I think he got more value than Dorsett season long.
Yeah, Gallup I'm picking up in most leagues. If I see Gallup as a free agent, I'm dropping pretty much whoever to get him. Like I had to drop. I don't know. I don't remember who I dropped for him, but I've got a bunch of waivers in for him.
Yeah.
He's my number one receiver target if I can get him.
Yeah, he's just he's gonna be good when he comes back. Sterling Sheppard, he's gonna be good, man. I think Daniel Jones is actually gonna target people. He's gonna actually have like fantasy value for his fucking team. So Sterling Sheppard could be a steal right now. I think he's only available in like 1 or 2 of my leagues. Honestly, I can't remember. But
I took him last week in all the leagues that he was available. So, like,
yeah, and that was a good call. I might have.
Thankfully,
I should have done that, but at the same time, like I don't know.
you actually told me not to. Or maybe my dad did. I don't know. Somebody told me not to.
I said it might be a good play.
Oh, okay.
You were asking me between 2 guys, and I was like, yeah, Sterling Sheppard. Honestly, so at least he has upside. It was Robbie Anderson or Sterling Sheppard, and I was like, honestly, Sterling
that's what it
Sheppard.
was.
Yeah, I was
That was a
Sterling
good
Sheppard
play
would be better.
too. That was in my points 4 league. I'm in first place right now. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, so
Like $700 up top.
yeah, Sterling Sheppard could be solid all year long, man. With Daniel Jones at quarterback, that might be a guy that you can reach for a little bit. But MVS is the last one. He's a free agent in a lot of my leagues too. I'm not crazy about him. He's gonna have really hit or miss league. Like he's gonna be really good 1 week. He's gonna be complete trash the next. Like if you want to take that chance on a guy, he's there for you.
Yeah.
I'm not really trying to pick him up right now. I think I still have him in like 1 league, but
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
it's
not
whatever.
about it.
I'm not. It's just if you need a guy to start, he's the guy that you can plug in and hope for more points. Eagles next week might not be a bad matchup either.
The last guys I don't know. I think John Ross and DJ Chark could both make the list too.
Yeah. I mean, I just assumed that
Technically.
those guys were gone too. But
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're free agents in some of my deeper leagues, but DJ Chark, like he was a free agent in one of mine, and like I still can't pick him up because my wide receivers are too good.
DJ Chark is really good pickup. Yeah, he's been killing it every week. 3 weeks in a row, we've seen pretty massive production. So that's definitely a
Yeah.
really good one to get. And then John
And he's
Ross,
somebody
like,
that you like. He's somebody that you like too. You know, it's like you just want to like get behind DJ Chark
yeah,
because of
John
the song.
Ross. And then John Ross, he's like, I don't know. He had a down week. We knew that was gonna happen because Buffalo Bills. But like we thought it might be a little, we were hoping for a little more than 2 points. So that's a little concerning. But like,
We were for sure.
yeah, it's a little concerning. But like, I think you still give him another week. You know,
Yeah. Hold.
yeah,
Hold strong.
Don't just drop him because you think he's trash.
Yeah, because that's a tough matchup. So
Will Disley, tight end.
yeah.
So that's 2 weeks in a row. He's been doing really good. We've seen him last year do some good things. That he might be worth the pickup this week. I don't know. I'm not picking him up yet. But if you need a guy to play because of a bye week, because you have George Kittle, there you go, Will Disley.
I used to so the issue for most fantasy players right now is like picking up tight ends kind of sucks because you use so much draft capital on tight end this season. Like you either used a ton and you got those guys that aren't performing very well, like the Njoku's, OJ Howard's, like those guys, or you didn't spend any capital and your tight ends are blowing up and you don't need one. So like that's the tough part right now is that when do I drop those like top tier tight ends that suck?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think you. Well,
I don't think you do it for
you dropped Njoku. You dropped fucking Jared Cook. You dropped those like losers. But
You drop OJ Howard.
OJ Howard, I don't know. I'm still holding.
It's hard.
He
I think
didn't
Disley's
do too
available,
bad.
you might. I think if Will Disley's available, you might have to do it.
Well, if you have to, you have to. But I think that I still stash OJ, at least on my bench.
It's tough though. It's tough.
Um,
If you have IR, then you can keep like Njoku and like whatever. But
I wouldn't. It's not even worth my IR spot, bro. I'm kind of.
really,
He's out for he's on injured reserve. He's out for 8 weeks.
yeah, but that's what the IR spot's for.
I don't like, dude. I didn't like.
Do you
him
have anybody else that's more injured?
I didn't like him coming into the season. I mean, you could do it until somebody else is injured, but
Take it easy. Don't throw the fire at Njoku.
dude, he's trash.
So you're on the Demetrius Harris hype or what?
I'm not on the Browns type. That's what it is. I'm not taking any tight end in the Browns system, dude.
Dude, I like literally I picked up I have Njoku on my IR and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick up Demetrius Harris. He gets 1 catch for 2 yards and a touchdown. So dumb.
Yeah, so Will Disley, like he was like the one problem with Disley, like he was saying, is like you have limited spots, so even just rostering two tight ends, especially if you have 3, then that would be really bad. Don't do that, but even rostering 2 just feels bad. I don't know. So if you can make it work, and you got bye week or whatever situation is, Will Disley not bad. Vernon Davis I'm throwing on here just because like he's free in every league and he's the starter there for the year pretty much. Jordan Reed's probably gonna retire. So he's all right. He's not gonna do. I don't know. He's gonna have his good games. He's gonna have his bad games. Like he's just a good streamer. Like in this week coming up, I also put him on the list because he's going against the Giants. So I'm playing him against the Giants. George Kittle's on a bye, so I'm picking him up. So if you have a bye week, Vernon Davis is another guy you can pick up and play. So he's not bad for this week. He might not even be bad season long, but again, he's just Redskins offense. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's pretty much all we have here.
Well, I just want to point one more thing out. Dawson Knox was a top 5 tight end this week.
Dawson Knox, baby. And he's only against the Patriots next week, so
He's going
definitely don't pick him up.
Yeah, no, I'm not picking up Dawson Knox yet, but he's only getting 4 targets a game. But if everybody's on the Josh Allen hype, then why not, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're on the Josh Allen hype because of his legs, not because of his arm.
Yeah, that's a good point. But those multi-dimensional, running quarterbacks. A lot of times while they're running away, they're like, they're looking at that tight end while he's coming across the field, and they're like, all right, if this linebacker comes up and hits me, then like I'll throw the ball over the tight end. If he doesn't, then I'll just run 8 yards and go out of bounds.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's just I'm envisioning it in my head. Like
Maybe at some
Dawson Knox
point
across the field.
this season,
Yeah,
But,
At some point in the season, we're gonna be like, man, we knew Dawson Knox was legendary.
you heard it here first.
We didn't know, like. Now, technically, we heard it from Nick Ercolano first in the offseason. He was like, "Oh, get him in all your best ball leagues," and it was. So far, it hasn't paid off.
I mean, I was never on that, but hey.
I did with my last pick almost every time because it was either him or like Darren Waller or like whatever. The Darren Waller worked.
Yeah, that one worked for sure. He's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But that does it for the waiver wire episode. Any questions that you guys might have, send it our way. Twitter is probably better than even YouTube comments, but hey, if you comment on YouTube, we'll try to get back to you.
Yeah, it doesn't give us a notification for some reason when we get comments, so
yeah, so just
Twitter's the best option.
But do you?
Also, subscribe. Make sure you like. Nobody's been liking the videos. They've been jumping in, but they haven't liked. So subscribe and like, all right?
Yeah, so we got a little shorter episode for you guys, to sit here and watch these two dingbats for 30 minutes, so 15 minutes.
Just 15 instead, right?
And that'll do it.
All right, peace be with you.